me today, or are you gonna be a pain in the ass? There we go. I think I've got the stream up. Let me make sure the audio is working. Yep, it's definitely working, that's for sure. Right, stream's up, and the chat is up. And let me do one more thing as well. And that's obviously to get that linked into the stream. Actually, let me adjust my audio just to make sure of it. Alright, there we go. Right, we're all good to go, I think. Fantastic. Hello everyone and welcome to round 5 of the Driven by Speed F1 series. I'm Katie1997 commentating this event, and tonight we are racing at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. But this is no ordinary Italian Grand Prix, because this is the very first ever super sprint that we are doing tonight here in Monza. It is the first of the two. This one, including Austria, is the first of the super sprints on the DBS F1 calendar. The Autodromo Nazionale di Monza was opened back in 1922, has been home to the Italian Grand Prix since the beginning of this pinnacle motorsport. It is nicknamed the Temple of Speed, with a distance of 5.793 kilometers, with going full throttle at a total 84% of the lap. There are 11 corners around this racetrack, 6 to the left and 5 to the right, with only 2 DRS zones, one down the long main straight towards the Del Rittifilio chicane, that is turns 1 and 2, and then also at the exit of the second Lesmo corner of turn 7, falling down into the Ascari chicane of turns 8, 9, and 10. Of course, the drivers will have to be very mindful of the curbs as well around here. The curbs tend to be a little bit awful around here in Monza in this game for whatever particular reason. They tend to throw your car around a little bit in some cases. But also, this racetrack is one of the legendary tracks of the calendar, like I mentioned earlier. Of course, this track always gets packed into the hundreds of thousands every time the F1 circus comes to this world-famous racetrack, with the Tifosi rooting for the Scarlet Red team of Ferrari, of course, and hopefully we will see them hopefully do well in their own backyard here in Monza, or whatever Italian team, of course, because we have AlphaTauri being the other Italian team as well. Although they're represented in blue and white, not in the scarlet red, of course. Now to get more into the insight of what this sprint format will be, or the super sprint format, I should say. As you can see right now, it is a short qualifying, like normal, but the races are 2 races. So basically, as Kit Kiwi has retired, I don't know if that's in the pit lane or if that's in general in the pit lane, but he is done for qualifying. Anyway, there are 2 races, and they're both 25% races. So instead of going 50% race, which is a 27 lap race, it will be 2 13 lap races. And the qualifying order will be a reverse grid that sorry, let me rephrase that. Race 2 will be a reverse qualifying order. That's from the top 10. So basically, whoever qualifies in 10th will have pole position for the second race of the super sprint. But for the first one, it just goes as normal. The points-wise, race 1 will be the points as follows. First place will get 20 points, second 16, third 13, fourth 10, fifth 8 points, sixth place 6 points, seventh 4, eighth will get 3, ninth will get 2, and the 10th will get 1. So obviously it's the top 10 that score points, not 15 like we do normally. Race 2, however, will be 15 for whoever wins. Second will get 12, third 10, fourth 8, fifth 6, sixth 5, seventh 4, eighth 3, ninth 2, and then 10th 1. And that is that. Now, before we go more into qualifying, there is some news from last week in Mexico to go over in terms of the race reports. First one of which was an incident between Big Chich, Reedy, and Banana Cake Pie. This occurred at the second or the third safety car restart, if I remember correctly. There was an incident where Big Chich ran into the back of Banana at turn 2 and was given a 5-second time penalty plus a penalty point added to his license. So as a result, the updated results are that P5 goes to Barnard, P6 goes to Chich for causing the collision and causing damage to some of the other drivers. The second one, and this one actually we caught on stream as well, was an incident between Banana Josh, Reedy, and Andre. Now this occurred at turn 3, and it was when Banana Josh spun at turn 3. He tries to get back onto the track, but unfortunately he re-entered unsafely, and as a result, Reedy had to go to the outside part of the track, the dirty side of the track on the left side, and then collided with Andre. As a result, it led to Andre DNFing from the race. So the stewards deemed that obviously Banana Josh was at fault and was given a qualifying ban and 3 license penalty points. So that is that. So he will not be qualifying at all. He will be starting from the back of the grid for all 2 races here in Monza. As I see another one is also retired, Absolute Units, while I'm going through the reports. So I guess Banana Josh will have some more company for the back of the grid. There you go. Looking at the Drivers' Championship, Absolute Unit is leading on 102 points, followed by Can't Do Crap in second with 95 points, so 7 points separating the top 2. And they also got the 2 wins to each other. Absolute Unit getting the first 2 and Can't Do Crap getting the last 2. Lane Everingham in third with 59 points, followed by Andre in fourth with 54. Banana Cake Pie in fifth with 53. Iconic Q, who is not racing tonight, is 6th with 49 points. Honest Crook in 7th with 36. Vision in 8th with 34. Big Chich in 9th with 30. And completing the top 10, or should I say tied for 10th, is Tim and Conehouse with 29 points. Constructors' Championship, Aston Martin lean on 159 points, followed by Red Bull with 154. So 5 points separating those 2 constructors. Third is AlphaTauri with 100 points, followed by McLaren in fourth, Haas in fourth with 73, followed by McLaren in fifth with 58. Alpine in sixth with 56, Williams in seventh with 54, Alfa Romeo in eighth with 46, Mercedes in ninth with 39, and Ferrari rounds off the top 10, well, the 10, I should say, with 34 points. And with all that out of the way, finally, after that lengthy intro, we can now focus on qualifying, and currently on pole position is Lane Everingham with a 1 minute 20.946. And as expected, also qualifying will be very close to Monza. It has been in the past times I've either raced or commentated around here. Oh, actually, let me do something real quickly here. Where is that? On screen? Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I forgot I had it in miles an hour because it was for another league I commentated over the weekend. But anyway, so yeah, Lane's currently in first, BCP behind him in second with a 121 flat, followed by KT Crap with a 121.1, and then Prezzo with a 121.3. Same with Ramsey as well, so 200 separating those 2. Tim with a 21.4, Jackie Prez with a 21.5, False with a 21.7, and then Chich, who did the time on the medium compound tire, has a 121.9. And there you go, that's what we've got at the moment. And I see some drivers coming to the pits. We have 9 minutes left here in qualifying. Andre currently saying flying lap. And I think same story with JJ. Andre's gone Well, apparently he's got purple. He's up by 1.2 seconds through the first sector. Coming up towards the first Lesmo corner of turn 6, then turn 7 of the second Lesmo corner. Picking up 5th gear on the exit there. Stays in 5th gear, I should say. Down to the back straight as JJ. That is the wrong camera. Thank you, Codemasters. Goes to JJ. Stays in Andre, but it doesn't go to JJ when I was trying to get on him. But anyway, I was going to mention is that he looked like he spun at the second chicane, and he's obviously, you can see, he has lost his front wing, so he'll have to come back to the pits. Andre's up by 2.2 seconds through the middle sector. Let's see what the Aston Martin driver has got in store. Coming around the the Parabolica, and he crossed the line with a 121 flat. Goes second quickest overall. Let's see here. On a flying lap. Yield. Vision, I don't think you'll be on the lap soon. Tell you what, we're along with the Red Bull driver, and he'll give us a guided tour of this 5.7 kilometer racetrack as he will begin the flying lap here. Down the main straightaway, and he'll open the DRS, and this will max out the speedo, climbing up to about roughly 338 kilometers an hour, braking into the first chicane very deeply, but cuts through that very nicely indeed through Retro Del Filio. Down towards Curva Grande, this is all flat out through turn 3, keeping it steady on the right side, into the Del Roggio chicane, braking just at the 100-meter board, 3rd gear all around, nicely done through there. Actually, that was very smooth from the Red Bull. To the first Lesmo corner, braking just past 50, 4th gear in the middle of the apex, 5th gear on the exit, up towards the second Lesmo corner, 5th gear through all around through there, down towards the second DRS straight, and up towards now the Ascari chicane, reaching up to about 335 kilometers an hour, going through Ascari, 5th gear all around, very nicely done indeed. Down to the back straightaway towards the Parabolica, and reaching to 322 kilometers an hour, flicks the car into the inside part of the corner, uses the outside bit of the track as well. Up towards the line comes the Red Bull, and the time is a 121 flat. Not a bad lap indeed there, very respectable. Sector 2, yellows. That is for an Alfa Romeo. I think that's Toto. It is. Who has had a moment at the second chicane where JJ had a bit of a moment. And confirmation as well, Lane has given me that it is a dry race for the first race, so that is good news indeed. As I think Chich has improved, yes he has, to a 121.085. So we've got from 2nd to 11th in the 121s, and Lane is the only one currently in the 120s. Yellow flags, that is for an Alpine, as I thought it was an Alpine. I saw in the second sector. I haven't bought on, I think, getting out of the way of some cars. Toto goes 15th with a 130.7, but he'll probably go again on this lap. I'm sure of it. Yeah, no, I mentioned that, but not Josh, so you have a qualifying ban. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. You'll be starting last for both of the races, or the back of the grid, supposedly. Chich, if you're on a flyer, are you? Ooh, gets a little bit of a dirty air there from Bonhorn. I hope they didn't compromise his run a little bit, but let's see. Through Parabolica, uses the inside part of the track. I think he's going to complete the lap. He is. Up to the line, and then it's a 120.4 for Big Chips. That's actually a very good lap indeed. About nearly half a second clear of Lane, as there goes Bodhon to get ready for his next flying lap. Last two, I have no idea. Well, we'll have to find out, I guess. Is that on, Josh? Ramsey's currently up by 8/100ths through the first sector. He is replacing Honest Crook. Actually, no. I forgot. Honest Crook is not in that car. He's in the Haas. Who was he replacing tonight? Oh, he's replacing Icon Q. That's right. He's in the Alpha Terra. Yeah, like I said, I forget that Honest Crook is in the Haas. Ramsey's up by 2/100ths through the middle sector, but doesn't take a greatest of lines through the Ascari chicane. He's got a Haas right behind. I think he's backed out of it. That explains why he's out of fuel. Speaking of which, he's got a Haas coming right by him now. I think that might be false. Getting ready for his flying lap. Nope, that's Honest Crook. Never mind. Honest Crook does not look like he's improving. He will duck back into the pit lane. There you go. Tim has invalidated his lap. False on an outlap. Brady's on an outlap as well. He's got an Alpine in front of him. Okay. This has been interesting what these three are doing. Alright. So, yeah, that's just Tim leading this whole pack, I guess. He's out of field. That explains a little bit why he was going so slowly. I don't know why Reedy was behind him, though. That was a bit interesting. Jack's coming out for his outlap right now, and Reedy and... Oh, well, Pulse has gone awfully close. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, this is definitely going to compromise him now, is it? Let's see, through cover Grande. Oh, Reedy, that's interesting there. Pulls to the left side. Oh, he backs out of it. Alright, fair enough. Alright, well, he gives him a little bit of slipstream. He's up by over 10.5, and he's not going to be up anymore, as he nearly lost it there at the exit of Del Roggio chicane. Yikes. I thought that was just a bad timing there, but there you go. Vision is on a flying lap right now, currently sitting in third, about less than 2 minutes left to qualify. He is down by 7/100ths through the first sector. Coming through the first Lesmos now. Cars are right now getting ready for their flying laps. Vision around the second Lesmo corner opens the DRS, as Bernard Josh has now officially retired from qualifying. Like I mentioned, he had a qualifying ban. Clock says for Vision he's up by 3/100ths. He needs to find a lot more time than that to get pole position, but he can find at least another 10th to get second place away from lane. And there's yellow flags. That is in the Del Roggio chicane. I'm not sure what that was about. Vision coming around the foul corner now through Curva Parabolica. To the line he comes. And it's a 120.7. Not a bad time. Puts him in second. Lane is up by 8/100ths and down by over a second. So he's not improving. He'll probably go again. Andre, he is currently up by 2/100ths through the middle sector. Banana is coming around the far corner now. Parabolica. To the line he comes. And it's a 120.7 for the McLaren driver. Not a bad lap indeed. Lane is going again. Andre has invalidated. That must have been another Scari. As Baudot is improved to 7th with a 121.122. Let's see, Honest Crook, he's on a flying lap. He's currently up by 6/100ths through the first sector. Jack has improved to a 121.0. That's 6th place for the Ferrari team, not bad. But his other teammate is, well, he's starting at the very back of the grid. Tim is on a lap. Oh, well, he's not anymore. He's invalidated, unfortunately. There you go. Can't do crap. He's up by 3/10 through the middle sector. Making his way through Parabolica now. He needs to be a 120.4 to get pole. To the line. Oh, very close. He misses out just by 1/100th of a second, but does a 120.497. Chich, he is not improving. He's up down by 2/10, over 2/10. Lane has retired, unfortunately, for qualifying. He has crashed out of the Scari. Vision has also retired as well. His qualifying is officially done. Banana is not going to improve Yeah, there's Lane's car. They're dead at the left side of Scar. There is Tim as well. He is qualifying. He's done. And I think everyone else is done with qualifying. So it is Bejcic on pole position for the first race here in Monza. But race 2, Bodhard will have pole position because, like I said earlier, it is a reverse grid from the top 10 in qualifying. Basically, also, if you're outside the top 10, well, that's basically where you're going to be, pretty much. Yep, now everyone's going to be retiring from the session, obviously. And we will get the race underway. Very soon, of course. Going back into the pit lane. Alright, so got Bejcic on pole position by just 1 100. Let me look at this between the leaders. From 1st to 13th, it's separated by 9/10. If you want to complete the order, it's separated by 2.4 seconds. That's including the guys that at least did laps from pole to about Tato. Now the clock's expired there, thankfully. Alright. We've got Chich on pole position, and I know he's not Italian, he's Australian, but he's been using that flag for quite some time. Canty Crab will start in 2nd, Banana in 3rd, Vision in 4th. Ramsey will start in 5th, Lane in 6th, Andre in 7th, Jackie Prez in 8th. Tim in 9th, Bodo completes the top 10. He will have pole position for the sprint, the second sprint race. Otis Crook, Prezzo, JJ, False, Reedy, Dan the Racer. Tato, Absolute Unit, the championship leader will start in 18th, Banana Josh in 19th, who is serving a qualifying ban, and then Kickbutt Kiwi rounds it off. And now we're on to the race. Yeah, Seth. He saw us at false. Bookie, let's go racing. Good to see you got the DW spirit there. False. Jack Moggensen. Same move. That's Absolute Unit, of course. Right. I didn't see the other comments earlier. There you go. And yeah, there you go. Clear skies, no cloud to see whatsoever here in Monza. I see medium tires in that Mercedes garage on Banana Josh's side. I wonder if he's going to be starting on the medium compound tire. We'll see what the strategies will be. Obviously, it's a one-stop. It's always a one-stop no matter what it is around here. Tire wear is like really nothing around here in Monza. Alright, let's see who's starting on what. Well, it's definitely a diverse sort of compound strategy. Everyone in the softs, apart from 2 drivers, and that is Dan the Racer and Absolute Unit, they are on the medium compound tires. Everyone is on the soft compound tire. There you go. Oh, a rundown. Let's give you the rundown of the grid. Big Chich will start on pole position, followed by Cantu Crap, then Banana Cake Pie, then Vision, then Ramsey, Lane. So the Alpha tires complete 5th and 6th on the grid. Andre will start in 7th. Jack will start in 8th for the home Tifosi. Sure they'll be giving him a big backing here. Tim will start in 9th. Bodog completes the top 10. Will be on pole for the second race. Horse Crook in 11th. Prezzo in 12th. JJ will start in 13th. Pulse in 14th. Brady in 15th. Dan the Racer, who will start in 16th, is on also the medium. On the medium compound tire. Ooh, you go awfully close. That's Brady. Tato will start in 17th. Absolute Unit has been disqualified for the formation lap along with Dan the Racer. Very good start indeed. And Banana Josh will start in 19th, and Kickbutt Kiwi will round off the back of the grid. You saw the predicted tire strategies, lap 7 to 12. is the optimal strategy if you're on the soft compound tire to go to the mediums. That is definitely no surprise whatsoever, but of course, like I mentioned earlier, tire wear is no issue at all. Get the grid all lined up, and we will get ready for the first super sprint, the very first time that anyone will ever do this super sprint. It's the first of 2 of them, of course. We've got 13 laps to do around Monza. And I think everyone's lined up to their respective grid slots, and we will begin the race here in Monza. I think, hopefully. Now we're just waiting for Kiwi to get onto his grid slot. Right, green flag waving, and here we go. It's time for the lights to come on here for the first ever super sprint, and it's lights out, away we go. That was a very quick lights out, and here comes Cantu Crap, or actually that's, Cantu Crap. He's going to come alongside Chich. He's got a good start, but Chich tries to outbrake him into the first corner, but Cantu Crap takes the lead of the first super sprint, and here comes his teammate coming behind, and there's been a huge kerfuffle apparently at the back. There's a lot of action going on the back there for whatever reason. I mean, this is something I've not expected, at least in this first super sprint. But Cantu Crap leads. It's a Red Bull 1-2 in Monza. Vision's behind, and something's going on with. Oh my! What is going on here? Oh my goodness! There's a Mercedes. Oh, we've got a safety car apparently. Oh my gosh! Yeah, there were a lot of incidents I saw. There was a lot of change in the orders. Oh goodness me! Yeah, Bono's got no front wing. Banana Josh has got no front wing. Andre, for some reason, he's got 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. What on earth was going on? And great. There goes the 100-meter board. Fantastic. Oh, goodness me. Right. Oh, gosh. I'm sure there was damage somewhere for a lot of these drivers, because there was a lot of things that was going on back here. My goodness. As Chich... Oh, everyone's going to the pits. Right. Because, change onto the medium compound tire, of course. Oh, Chich stays out. Okay. Dan the Racer now takes second. Tato goes to third. Oscar being fourth now. Yeah, of course everyone's going onto the medium compound tire. Yeah, like I said, Bono had no front wing, so he's getting that replaced. Everyone's coming in. Ooh, hello. 5-second penalty being served from Absolute Units, from the way it looks. Or not. Get flagged there. Well, he's on the soft compound tire. He'll definitely carry that to the end of the race, that's for sure. And, oh. Now Josh on the hards. Well, okay, good job. You shot yourself in the foot. Right. I need to see who got damaged. Like, seriously. Let's see. JJ, 5-second. He got a warning for a collision with Honest Crook. Absolutely, I got a warning for a collision with Banana Josh. So that explains why he got that missing front wing. Dan the Racer, a collision with JJ. Tato, a collision with Reedy. Banana Josh, a collision with JJ. And then, yeah, it was Andre got the 5-second penalty. Oh, yeah, right, because he passed Banana Josh under the safety car conditions. Right. But, oh, wait, no, actually, I forgot one more. Pit stops. Who changed for front wings? That's what I want to know. Unit changed for a front wing. JJ changed for a front wing. But on, yeah, okay, so 4 drivers changed for front wings. Right, and it's only the first lap we did. And it's a super sprint. Goodness me. Right. And you see the top 4 have not pitted. Everyone else behind has. Oh, never mind. Kid for Kiwi and Lane's going back in. I'm guessing to go onto the soft compound tire. Falls is going as well. Same with Banana Josh. Banana Josh realized he's made the wrong call. And he's... Really? set of mediums? I don't understand why he doesn't go to a set of sauce, but okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I don't understand that. Should have gone on the soft tires. Let me look at who's been like the biggest winner of the movie. Ah, there we go. So yeah. Dan the Racer, Tato, they gained 14 places, obviously because they haven't pitted. Oz Crook has not pitted, but he's gained 7 places out of all that. The biggest loser out of this is Lane, because he's lost 10 places. He's all the way down to 16th. Right. Yeah. Well, and Andre, of course, too. He's one of the biggest losers as well. He's down to, well, last, unfortunately. Alright, safety car is coming in this lap. Bring out the tire grab, releasing out. And what? Guys, come on. Don't pass each other on the safety car. Not allowed to do so. Remember that. Can't pass each other before we get to the control line. Right, so Chish will lead the field. And, oh, great. Tato's got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Yeah, that's what happens when you pass under the safety car. Chish is going awfully slowly, though. As I think he's going now, in the middle of Parabolica. And we're back into green flag racing. So Chish leads. Dan the Racer, and look at this, we got a little bit of a bubble here. Can't do crap. There's a long sun lost crook. Now the other Red Bull's trying to get, actually no, that's the Alpha Tower, I should say. Oh, Ramsey trying to get past. As, oh, this is tight here. Can't do crap has to go over the speed bumps. And there's another accident, I think, at the back. What is happening here? Oh, there's front wings, I think, that just came off as well. What the earth is happening? My goodness, Orange Crook has tumbled down the order here. Toto's starting to tumble down the order as well. Oh, this is gonna get really antsy here into the second chicane. Oh my goodness me. What a skirt. Oh, of course, I don't. It was one of the Hasses, I'm sure, that had to go over the speed bumps as Prezzo has spun and destroyed his front wing. Chisto's got a 2.1 second lead. What is going on here? Gosh. A lot of action left and right and center here in Monza. I think everything's calmed down just a little bit. Absolutely, it's already up into 8th place. Oh, it's spinning this Tim! He's going into the wall there at the exit of the Sky chicane. He's lost his front wing, and we've got a virtual safety car now deployed, and the field slows down. Oh, okay. So Oscrick has no front wing, Fresno's got no front wing, Tim obviously has no front wing. And now 2 cars are going into the pit lane. Dan the Racer and Chich obviously get their pit stops out of the way under the VSC. So Canty Crab now takes the lead of the race. Right. Okay. Oh, and Ramsey goes over the bumps there. The sausage curve, I should say, at the apex of turn 2. At the Retrophilia. A lot of drivers in the pits. Fresno for a front wing, Tim for a front wing, Tata for a front wing, I think. Honest Crook. Okay, like there. Banana Josh. Oh, now you've gone to the soft tire. Well done, Banana Josh. You're going on the soft tire. There you go. Goodness me. Right. Yeah. That was quite interesting. So we got a safety car in lap 1, and now we have a virtual safety car. There you go. I don't know where it's going to go, but the driver's got to be careful not to exceed the delta. We're back under green flag racing. Canty Crab leads. Ramsey behind him in 2nd place. Vision is in 3rd as Jack goes very wide there at the exit of turn 10. And here comes Banana. He's going to try to bring the pressure. Coming towards Parabolica. Not close enough to do anything. And he's got absolutely behind him, who is on fresh set of soft compound tires. DR's not enabled just quite yet, and now it is. Lane's gone back up to the top 10. He's in 8th place at the very moment. Andre sets fastest lap, false sets fastest lap with a 128.4 as Banana Josh has retired. He has crashed at the Ascari chicane. Will that bring out a safety car? I don't think it will be. Oh, that is tight there for that one on a kickback. Oh, very close indeed there. Still got yellow flag there, of course. That's for the for Banana Josh there. As Lane was trying to get past JJ, couldn't get it done there. Still stuck behind the McLaren as the McLaren. Oh, that's his tight there. He had a better race, it couldn't get past. And we got yellow flags again. That's Botta that spun at the second chicane there. So now DRS is enabled. Still going to get stuck to 2 yellows. DRS is enabled. Ramsey has DRS. Trying to close in. I can't do crap. Not close enough, obviously, to do anything there. Oh, goodness me. Lane gets past JJ. That's for 7th place. But he needs to close up quickly to the leaders. Oh, and Absolute Unit runs wide there. Whoa, that was so close. He nearly went onto the grass at the exit of the Ascari chicane. Down towards Parabolica. Not close enough to do anything there. Ramsey gets DRS, won't get DRS. Cantu Crab goes wide. He's still wide off the track. Here comes the DRS for Ramsey. For Ramsey. Uses up the overtake. Lane sets fastest lap with a 122.8 and the AlphaTauri. And here comes his teammate as well, Vision, trying to get past him down the inside. He gets through. He's up into 2nd place. Ramsey's up to 1st. Banana fighting off Absolute Unit behind in 5th place. He holds on at least for now. Absolute Unit still trying to find a way to get past, especially with him on those soft compound tires. Lane is behind him in 7th place. Down to the Del Rocha chicane. Nothing doing there, at least for the time being. And oh, I think Jack had a little bit of a moment there. Oh, he's definitely going for a moment now there. Down the inside. The first Lesmo corner tries to get past the Red Bull. He pushes him off. And he gets through. He gets past Cantu Crab into 3rd place. He's up into the podium places. I think that might have left the door open a little bit for the 2 cars behind of Banana Josh. Sorry, not Banana Josh. Banana Josh. Banana Cake Pie. And and Absolute Unit. Goodness me. Absolute Unit goes wide there. Unfortunately, he's lost out now to Lane, who's now gone past him for 6th place after getting a shocking run there through the Ascari chicane. Jack now will have DRS as JJ's left the session for whatever reason. Kickback Kiwi is gone past JJ. That's for 8th. Jack will have DRS, but I don't think he's close enough to do anything. He has used up all of those resources. Look at that. As now the Red Bulls have swapped places. Cantu Crab is now back into 3rd place. Oh, that's very deep there for Banana as well. He's trying to get past. I thought he was trying to get past one of the Red Bulls. He will try to get past them now, and he does. And same with Absolute Unit and Lane as well. They get past the Red Bull of Vision up into 4th place goes Banana, and 5th for Lane and 6th for Absolute Unit. Oh, goodness me. Well, action left and right all over the place here. I'm just trying to keep up. Goodness me, I'm almost out of breath. Jack is trying to close up on Ramsey. Not close enough. President that's fastest lap for the 122.1. He will score at least a point, I think, even if he's outside the top 10. Hit by Kiwi alongside Vision. He gets past into 8th place. Lane is up into 4th. Or I think he is. Oh, it's shoving wide. There's Banana. He got shoved a little bit wide there by Absolute Unit. Absolute Unit ducked back. Oh, gosh, that was close. These two have been getting really antsy here. False is getting past Vision. What is going on Vision? He is tumbling now. Has he got damage? He's probably got damage or something. He is tumbling now. Yeah, he's got damage. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, here comes Banana. He's alongside the Aston Martin. They both have DRS. But who's got the better straight line? Oh, this is going to be tight here through turns 1 and 2. Through Deal Retrofilio. I think that Absolute's got the better run, and he does get the better run. He's up into 5th place. Jack, though, has not gone past Ramsey. Ramsey still holds the lead of the first race here in Monza. Jack is right behind. Cantu Crab in 3rd, and Lane still holding on in 4th place on those soft tires. Oh, an Absolute Unit, but I have collided there a little bit there at the exit of the 2nd chicane. They have lost a lot of ground, and here comes the other Aston Martin. Where did Andre come from there? He's up at the 6th place. Now the Aston Martin's on 5th and 6th. Oh, goodness me. Jack has DRS. He's closing in on Ramsey, trying to close in. Not close enough to do anything there. He has to stick back behind the Alpha Tower through turns 8, 9, 10. Now down the back straight as Lane is getting past Cantu Crap. That is for third. But he will be vulnerable if he doesn't have DRS. Jack, Ramsey trying to play a little bit of mind games. He's got, I think Ramsey getting the DRS. Jack tries to shove him wide. He does shove him wide. He gets into the lead. But Ramsey will have DRS on lap 10. He's got the battery a little bit. He's got DRS and he's slingshots past the Ferrari up into first. Lane somehow stays ahead of Cantu Craft for third, amazingly, despite how close they were. Andre gets to fifth. Banana gets to, well, he's trying to fall, so then it was eighth. JJ, I don't know if he's back yet. I don't think he is. Jack, though, is trying to close it. Not close enough to get past Ramsey. Ramsey trying to hang on. Jack goes wide onto the gravel. That might leave Lane a little bit of an opportunity. No, he does not get close enough as Banana gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Jack is trying to close in on the Alpha Tower. Opens the DRS, trying to find any way past him. But he is not going to be close enough to do anything here into the Ascari chicane. Not close enough to do anything whatsoever. But he will get DRS down Parabolica if he stays behind. Unless Ramsey's going to play another bit of mind game. Saw it early on the last lap. And I think Jack, he is behind him. He's going to get DRS down the main straight. So the Ferrari, he is using every single inch of that battery. Look at that. He has literally nothing in his disposal. He will have DRS, however. He's going to go on the right side, almost onto the grass even. They made contact before even the first turn. But he somehow stays ahead into the lead. Oh my goodness me. These guys are not afraid to get their elbows out. Here comes Lane. Toto's out of the race. He's crashed out of the sky. Here comes Cantu Craft, trying to get along the outside of Ramsey. Oh, they're side by side, heading through the exit of the Del Roche chicane. They lose out a little bit there to Lane and Jack. Ramsey stays ahead, though, in third, at least for the time being. But he still has pressure from the Red Bull as Cantu Craft will get DRS. Andre is behind those two as well. He has DRS as well. Down the back straight, he is not close enough. Maybe he is a little bit than I thought he was, but he goes onto the gravel as well. They both made contact. Oh, that is very close indeed. Kick on Kiwi. Had to at least take avoiding action to avoid the Red Bull. Thankfully, there was no contact. But he will get DRS, I think. He will get DRS from the Red Bull. He tries to go around the outside, and he does get past the Red Bull Cantu Craft into sixth place. Lane trying to get past the Ferrari down the main straight into the first turn. Lane now takes the lead with two laps to go here in Monza. Jack stays behind in second place. Andre goes to third. Jeez, this is absolutely wild here in this first race here in Monza. Ramsey, though, is going to try to fight back in with try to get him into the first chicane. There's yellow flags about, I'm not sure what for. As I saw the Williams car switch places, but I switch places with Vision. Maybe I'm not entirely sure what that was about. I guess Panama must have got damaged somewhere a little while ago. I just didn't see that. Jack, though, still has DRS, but he is not close enough to the Alpha Tauri. He's not close enough. Goes really deep on the brakes. He's very confident in the brakes. That is definitely for sure. Lane still hanging on. Look at the red lights in the back of these cars. They are really hustling their way on this race. Final lap will commence. Jack is close to Lane. He will have DRS, but I don't think he got the good run out of it, as Lane's gained about a couple of tenths out of Parabolica. Final lap commences here, the first super sprint. Jack has DRS, but does he want to send it down the first corner? No, he doesn't. He's not close enough. Through turn one, then turn two, as Vision gets a 3-second time penalty multiple warnings there for the Red Bull driver. Through Curva Grande. Excuse me. Oh, goodness me. Lane still hanging on at least by 6.5 tenths of a second between him and Jack. One of these teams is going to win in their home turf, but which one is it going to be? Oh, that's a bit deep there from Jack. He went onto the gravel on the first Lesmo. He has DRS, but he is not close enough, I don't think, to do anything against this AlphaTauri. He needs to pray to have Lane make a mistake. No, he's not close enough. Lane, though, I think is going to hang on here. He won here in last season in the fall race of the season, and I think he's going to carry on from this season as well. Jack tries to fight. Oh, he spins at the fall turn! That's the podium gone! Lane wins here in Monza! Absolute Unit retires! He's done at the fall turn as well, I think. Lane takes the win here at the first Monza race. Oh my goodness. Ramsey gets third, a 1-3 for the boys in blue of AlphaTauri. What a race for those guys. Kickball Kiwi finishes in 4th place. Canty Crab in 5th, and Jack, oh, what could have been a podium, he finishes in 6th place. Oh, goodness me. False in 7th, Reedy in 8th, JJ in 9th. Chich completes the top 10. Oh, wow. Bottom in 11th. Dan the Racer in 12th. Banana, Vision, Tim, Frezza, and Honest Crook. I don't think I've ever been so out of breath in my freaking life. Of a race. That honestly was crazy. Wow. Driver there goes K-Fuck Kiwi. Wow. Well, how about that? Lane takes another win here in Monza. Back-to-back victories in Monza. Goodness. A 1-3 for AlphaTauri. Andre with a fantastic race as well. Comeback drive after DNFing last week in Mexico. I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. Ramsey tried very hard to keep his position, but just tumbled down the earth. Kickback, look at that, 20th to 4th. 16 places over the course of the race. Wow. But there you are. There is the order for the first super sprint. Lane takes the win. Andre, Ramsey, Kickback Kiwi, Canty Crap, Jack, False, Reedy, JJ, Shitch. Completing the top 10. Bond Hunt, Dan the Racer, Banana, Vision, Tim, Frezzo, Honest Crook, Absolute Unit, Tato, and Banana Josh. Banana Josh did say disconnected, apparently, so hopefully he'll join back. Wow. I need to take a breath. I need a breather. Holy moly. That was incredible. So much drama, literally everywhere. Alright. So now we just get the grid reset for reverse grid order. Sabata will be on pole for that. Oh my gosh, I've never been so out of breath for a race in my freaking life. For a commentary one. Yeah, no, that was incredible. Yeah. Well, I guess when we wait, let's see. What can we talk about for a little bit while we wait? Oh yeah, there were some news actually in the real life Formula One that happened just recently. You may recall they made a special announcement, F1 did, to announce a brand new circuit coming for 2023. And that will be, the new race that's coming is going to be in Las Vegas. Yes, Las Vegas, for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. The first time that F1 has come back to Vegas since the time they hosted the Caesars Palace Grand Prix. Remember that was in the Caesars Palace car park. This race will be around the strip of Las Vegas, and a little bit of fun fact. It's about the same distance as Jeddah. It's about 6.1 kilometers long, but is half of the amount of corners of Jeddah. Instead of 27, it's about 14 corners. But it's pretty interesting. But there was one thing that caught my eye, and that is developed by Herman Tilke. Yeah, Herman Tilke. He is doing that race, designing that track. Very nice to hear. But anyway, even though that's a bit of a downside because it's Tilke, plus side is that it's good to see that that at least my home country is getting another race for sure. I mean, anyone could complain that, oh, why is USA getting 3 races? Well, if you also look at the way that the previous Grand Prix have had attendance, over the weekend, if you remember last year, USA had over 400,000 people show up for the US Grand Prix. Kind of shows that we have some interest in Formula One, that's for sure, I'd say. But, it's good to see, though, that we are definitely getting another Grand Prix. I'm looking forward to it as well. I live about 4 hours from Vegas as well, so that definitely will be good to have, because I could either just fly cheap or I can just drive there for next year, of course. Yeah, as far as the real life F1 news, there's not much else. I mean, of course, also we've got the Australian Grand Prix coming up soon as well. Yeah, so that'll be very interesting. Of course, with the new track layout, it's going to be interesting because what were the adjustments they made? I remember talking about this with Lane the other day. Oh yeah, so they cut off turns 9 and 10. Yeah, that's long gone. That's now replaced by like this long straight that goes to the rundown of probably what was 11 and 12. And then I think another one was that they made turn 13 a little bit wider. If I remember, like they made it more of a open corner, like a more open radius corner or something like that, just to get more overtaking, of course. Yeah, of course, with Melbourne, it's not really the greatest in terms of overtaking, if I'm really honest. It's not really one of my favorite tracks either, if I'm honest. The only thing that Melbourne is good for really is just drama. That's really about it. But other than that, I can't really recall any races that had like, you know, some good side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel action. Or whatever the case is. Yeah. What's that up to? Oh, I'm looking at the Discord. Apparently, Honest Crook is saying there's an up. What? No. No, don't do the update. Don't do the update. Okay, well I did not know that. Well, there you go. Wait, who else are we missing? Oh, we're missing JJ. I just noticed, yeah. Right. Okay. Right. So we got nobody, not Josh, because apparently he said he, well, disconnected. Yeah. He definitely went from last to something. He went from last to DNF. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. You could have tried it again, but hey, whatever. Alright, so this time everyone's got to remember to get their setups back on, because obviously this is a brand new race. So that's obviously something you can do. And actually, is it free tire choice for this one? Like if they want to start on memes in the top 10? Actually, I never was clarified that rule. I'm probably gonna say I'm probably gonna assume no. Right. So instead of 20 cars, we'll have 18 instead. Right. That's fine, I guess, but whatever. It is what it is. I love how anytime we do these races, there has to be like some sort of an update that comes in. Alright, so now the second race here in Monza. Yeah, we saw how quite chaotic that first one was. I have a feeling we're going to see the same freaking thing for race number 2. Just waiting on a few drivers just to ready up, of course. Are we good? Oh, doublecast now. Right. Oh. Why is Lance Crick left? Chich's left too. Andre. What is happening? No. What? No. No. Something's not right. Hold on. Okay, I guess we're gonna start a new lobby. Right. Oh, no, sorry. I don't want to close the app, otherwise, if there is an update, which I'm guessing this is what is happening, I'll, Okay, right. Okay, right. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. Ah, right. Righto. Okay. Okay, there is no update. Good. Yeah. No, that race was pretty crazy. I guess I gotta think of some more stuff. Oh yeah. I guess we can talk a little bit about the significance of the final court parabolica. So, also, if you want to know a little fun fact, so you remember in 2021 that they renamed Parabolica for Curva Albert. I think it was called Curva Alboreto. That was because it was to honor former Italian driver and Ferrari driver as well, Michele Alboreto, who also won. I think he won like 3 races with Ferrari, but yeah, he raced in like endurance racing, and he also got 5 wins in his time in Formula 1. Unfortunately, in 2001, he died in a horrific accident when he was testing the Audi R8. So, yeah, it was a big tragedy amongst the Italian racing community. So, in honor of him, of the 20th anniversary of his death, they decided to rename Parabolica to Curva Alboreto. It was actually a really nice thing that the circuit did as well to honor him, of course. Oh, what's going on? Alright, apparently there is an update, so that means I'm gonna have to close the app. Hang on. Hang on, let me, Right. I guess there isn't. I've got no idea what's going on, to be quite fair. Sonic Racing. Yeah, one way of sorting this out, I guess. Gosh, I'm trying to figure out what else I can talk about. Goodness. I don't know why there's an update. I don't know why this always happens every time we do races here. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting, I guess, for a little bit, for at least a few minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't get the case of being abandoned, because I actually enjoyed that race, to be quite fair. Because I've never had a race where I went so out of breath of just constantly talking. It was just like no pause, except for like the safety car, of course. But that was like literally about it. Okay. Yeah. Alright, just keep me updated. What if you're listening, Bar, just keep me updated about what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so a few of them are copying at the moment. We'll be ready about 10. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna close the stream. I'll still keep going. I don't know. What can I do at the moment? I mean, I only have the Alpha Tower because of winning the race. Yeah, no, pretty much. Not much happening, Lane. Would you like to join me for a little bit, Lane, if you like? Maybe give me a little bit of entertainment. Because I don't even know what... I've kind of gone through a few things. It's like... I don't even know what to talk about right now. All I'm just doing is just staring this AlphaTauri. Also, yeah, I'm in the AlphaTauri as well, by the way, in another league. In a European league that I race on Fridays. Alright, fair enough. I'll invite you. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is a very awkward few minutes I've had. Oh, alright, where are you, Lane? There you are. Oh. 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 Hey, Lane, well, you just got the... Well, you just came by the time I just got the news that we're abandoning this race, apparently. I love this game. I really do.
It's great. It's just unfortunate timing, I suppose, with the update coming out.
Yeah.
As late as it has. And when we all loaded in, I managed to load in onto the grid, but a whole heap of people were timed out because of the update. So, yeah. And it's not even a big one either. It's just under 200 megabytes. So, yeah, it's kind of screwed us over in terms of time. So...
Yeah, but hey, that first race was entertaining, I will say that.
It certainly was from our end. My goodness, a lot of stuff going on up and down the field.
Yeah. Yeah, goodness me, like, it was just constant action. I was trying to catch my breath a couple of times because of how much time.
I noticed.
Yeah. No, I've never had a race like that, ever.
I suppose that's what the Super Sprint format provides. That's sort of really tight, closely fought racing. And yeah, it was certainly an interesting race, both on track and in the party, with everyone in it. So
yeah, well, hopefully when we get to Austria, hopefully that'll bring that same element, which I assume it will, because it's a short track. Yeah. But yeah, no, I guess I can give it a little, see if, give you a little bit of what's what I'm looking for. I guess I can ask you a little bit more about how was your experience, I guess, throughout the first race. I mean, you talked a little bit about it, but...
It was certainly an interesting race. I mean, in qualifying, I kind of screwed that up rather poorly, actually. I did a fairly decent benchmark time of a 20.9. I was pretty happy with that, but I had about half a second to find in the final sector because I wasn't particularly committed to a Scari because it's a Scari, and I wasn't particularly committed at Parabolica because I knew I was on a half decent lap and I didn't want to screw it up. So I did a 20.9. I'm like, oh, okay, so there's time in this. There's definitely time in this. And I left it right until the end of qualifying to try and set my ultimate flying lap, I suppose, and I completely screwed that up. My goodness, I had enough fuel for 2 runs, and I needed 2 runs, and I screwed up both of them royally. So, first run I screwed up at the Della Roggia chicane, just yeeting myself over the inside curb at turn 4. And I almost did the same thing on my second flying lap, and I really pushed hard through a Scari, and I ended up in the wall. So
yeah, I saw that.
It wasn't the greatest way to start by any stretch of the imagination. But we started from 6th place, which was not too bad at all. I had a fairly controlled start. I had quite a few drivers really sending it into 1 and 2 on the opening lap, as you expect, but we got through unscathed, didn't get any damage, and then the first safety car, and only safety car, came out. Can't remember who was taken out to bring out the safety car.
I think, well, there were like a lot of drivers I remember that had a front wing, no front wings, but Josh had no front wing. 2 of the Aston Martins had no front wing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were like quite a few drivers that had no front wings. Apparently they didn't bother, but anyway.
It was a decent start, just kept out of trouble. Safety car comes out, and we were in the party. There was about 9 of us in there, and we were all saying, yeah, we're boxing. Because, you know, it's a 25% race. If there's a safety car, you got to box. Chich didn't, and he regrets it. He was in the party with us. Yeah, he regretted big time that he didn't pit. And because I started on the soft tyre, I went on to the mediums. But before the race started, I noticed how far the softs could go. And on worn softs, I could do 11 laps out of the 13. So I knew the soft tyre could do a whole race distance in a 25% race.
Yeah, because Monza's track... sorry, not track. Its tyre wear is just completely non-existent.
Yeah, basically. So I decided to try and weigh up if it's worth gambling to go onto the soft tyre. And I told myself, yeah, because it's a quicker tyre, it's significantly quicker, and it doesn't wear out. So it's going to stay quicker for longer compared to the medium compound tyre. So I took that risk. I lost about 5 positions as a result. I think I was 11th before the second pit stop, and I came out 16th. So I knew there was a fair bit of work to do. But I knew I had really good tyres. The car felt good as well. It felt pretty much identical to last season at Monza. It was hooked up on corner exit. It was really, really fast in the first sector. I just needed to be committed through Ascari, basically, and I strung together a pretty good lap. So I hopped onto the soft tyre, and to be quite honest, even though I won that race, I didn't do a great deal of proper overtaking. Because everyone in front of me just had some sort of mini accident that allowed me to go through. They were basically rolling out the longest red carpet you have ever seen for me to get to the front. I did overtake a few here and there. I had a nice little encounter with Jackie at the end, and that was intense right at the end because I wanted to win, and I started to screw up the final 2 laps badly. My goodness, I got in front of Jack on the second last lap at the beginning of it, and I'm like, yeah, the car still feels good, so I can try and pull away, and I almost did. But heading into Della Roggia, I decided to screw up the exit big time, and I lost a few precious tens.
Yeah, I thought you would have been a silly duck.
I was so mad with myself. I didn't say anything, but I was mad with myself. And I think I had about 6/10 to Jack, and that closed up down towards Ascari. And I dumped whatever battery I had left in the previous sector to try and build up a 1 second margin to Jack, so then he wouldn't have DRS, and I just threw it all away. So I had to drive quite well on that final lap, and it was anything but well on that final lap. It was scuffy. I was sitting on 2 warnings as well, so if I ran wide, if I cut too much, I got a 3-second time penalty. But I kept it within the white lines, and Jack was only 3/10 behind, heading towards Parabolica, and he really tried to have a go, going for the win, but I think he lost it at Parabolica.
He lost it in the middle of Parabolica.
And apparently took Unit out.
Yep. That's how. Yeah, I was suspicious about that. Yeah, because I noticed you were tired as well.
Apparently, I haven't seen any footage of it, but yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. It
got an achievement as well. First multiplayer victory. That's the first one I've got. A genuine multiplayer victory. Because obviously, when I won in Monza, that was post-race because I had a penalty which demoted me.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a 3-second for corner cutting after getting slammed by Prezzo at turn 2. But yeah, this is the first time I've genuinely won, I guess, and it's a nice feeling.
I mean, you can.
It's not a full length, but no, it's good.
It's still good. I mean, you can also thank Banana and Absolute Unit just mucking about with each other too. Quite constantly.
Oh, trust me, they weren't mucking around. Banana was quite mad about it.
I know.
In typical Banana style, he wasn't happy about it.
I could imagine. But good job.
Those two really played around and allowed me, Jack, and Ramsey to pull ahead.
Just pull away,
and then we started to slow ourselves down a bit, and then the rest of the field caught up. I think Andre finished 3rd.
Yeah, no, he finished 2nd. Ramsey finished 3rd.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jack spun. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember.
Well, yeah, good job, I guess. Even though it's just one race that we did, but we got a week off, and then well, you're gonna love where we're going to next because we're going to Melbourne. So.
Oh God.
I know.
Yeah, no,
I don't think
looking
I need
forward
to
to
ask
that
you how that will be because I think we both share our opinions about it, about how we feel about Melbourne. So yeah,
not good track, not good. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah,
It's going to be just me being constantly stressing 24/7 around there.
Sure.
So many curves to look out for. You got the 11-12 bit, which is frightening, to say the least, because you never know when the back end just stops working on you and go whoopsie into the wall.
Yeah, and those curves are just absolutely dreadful. I know.
They are. They're not fun at all. So I'm not expecting to be towards the front for that race. I'll just be focusing on survival, and whatever result I get, I'll be happy with it.
That is what I'm going to try to do for when I race there on Tuesday for another league.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a nice mentality to have, because to have high expectations doesn't do you any good. So just go in, just try and do your best, and whatever happens, happens. So.
Yeah, even if you're the quick driver, like I know I'm pretty good around in this game, but I don't like that track just because I just have no confidence with those curves. They're just dreadful.
I completely relate. So
but, yeah,
I need a bit of luck to go my way, a bit like Silverstone to get a good result. So
yeah, exactly. Anyway, I guess I'll close it up, but thanks for joining me though, Lane. And I'm glad it actually was a lengthy interview, because that's probably the lengthiest interview I've had ever in my life. But I'm glad that you kept it coming for that at least.
Oh well, at least we had something to talk about, I suppose. It's just unfortunate that we weren't able to get the second race in.
Yeah.
I think it would have been quite interesting with the reverse grid format. But no, I'm looking forward to Austria for the second Super Sprint round. I think this is a good format. It's just we got screwed over by the update. So.
Yep, of course.
It happens.
Yep. Anyway, that'll wrap it up. Tune in until, well, obviously we got a week off because of the real live Australian Grand Prix this coming weekend. So, yeah. So, we will have to wait until 2 weeks, like we mentioned. Until then, I've been K1997. Thank you so much for watching, even though the game screwed us with this stupid update, but we apologize for the inconvenience, but hopefully we'll get that all sorted for the second race sometime. But until then, we will wait another 2 weeks for the virtual Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. Until then, it is goodbye.